Meeting agenda of the governing body of the Borough of Bloomingdale, Tuesday, February 15th, 7 p.m. I'm going to call the meeting to order by starting with the salute to the flag. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic which stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Mayor D'Amato.
Here.
Councilman Catalano.
Present.
Councilman Graziano.
Here.
Councilwoman Hudson.
Present.
Councilman Julin.
Here.
Councilwoman Schubert.
Here.
Councilman Yazdi.
Here. Also, we have our municipal clerk, Brianna Smith, business administrator, Michael Sondermeyer, and borough attorney, Fred Samaro. This meeting is called to pursuant of the provisions of the Opening Public Meetings Law. Adequate notice of this meeting was advertised in the Herald News on January 12, 2022. Copies were provided to the local news media and posted continuously in the municipal building. A copy of this notice is available to the public and on file in the office of the municipal clerk. Per state fire code, I am required to acknowledge that there are two emergency exits in this council chambers: the main entrance which you enter through, and a secondary exit to the left of where I am seated. If there is an emergency, walk orderly to the exits and exit through the door, down the stairs, and out the building. If there's any questions, please raise your hand. Okay, seeing none, we do not have any non-agenda items tonight. We do have one presentation, which we will get started now. Can I get a couple council people from both sides to come down and just give me a hand handing out certificates? Evie, John, and... Yeah. Go for it.
Oh, you gotta take pictures?
If you guys want to come down too, that's fine.
It's okay. I'll clap from up here.
No, we just hand them. Maybe you guys can divide these guys. We good? Okay. Again, welcome tonight. This is an honor for us as the mayor and the council to recognize this group tonight for the work that was done during our holiday season, and I think it's still continuously being done throughout the year. The amount of kids and families that were taken care of by this group is outstanding. It's 350 families, I think, 350 kids, if I'm reading this correctly, that were issued or having a great holiday due to this group. And we'd like to thank all of you personally for the efforts that were put into this. It just was amazing. I mean, there was one day I went down there and went into, there was a committee meeting going on and all the organization of the packages all over the place. And then with Drew, we had the opportunity to make some deliveries, and went up to the Church of the Nazarene up in Butler, and to sit there and talk with the people up there, the amount of effort that went into from this group to help out that food pantry or that group up there. And we sat there and chatted with them for quite a while, and it was just amazing to see a sea of gifts and presents on the floor and getting organized to go out for the holiday season to make families happy in these some kind of crazy times. So with saying that, I'd like to recognize first Linda Bennett and Kim Robbins. You guys can come up, Julian. And before I give you your certificate, do you guys want to say anything? I think. Go ahead.
He knows me so well. Linda Bennett, Tom Muskovic, 148 Greenland Avenue. I forgot last time. Glasses. I'll make this very short, but I want to address the committee more than anything. Okay. We've all been through a great deal over the last 2 years during the pandemic. many of us have suffered a loss of a family member or a close friend. Kim and I both lost our moms, and our community suffered a great loss by losing John. That being said, my faith has always been very strong, and I firmly believe that out of grief and sadness, a spark is ignited, a single spark to move forward and take comfort in all that we are blessed with. A spark to pay it forward, to give back, and to make a difference. As I stand here looking at the BBCO committee, I am humbly reminded that it truly does take a village. This committee was responsible for making a difference in Bloomingdale and other communities. The stats do not lie: 139 families, 358 children. They all had their lives changed by our toy drive. The dedicated committee members demonstrated the kindest act of paying it forward. And we are not alone. As our BBCO Facebook page demonstrated, many of our own local merchants held their own toy drives and continue to support our initiative. Not to mention the love and outpour of generosity of our residents. No matter what is going on in their own personal lives, our residents honored us with their support. We saw this firsthand with the Frontline and Essential Worker campaign, and again with the toy drive. About 2 weeks into the toy drive, Kim looked at me and she said, "Linda, we don't have enough toys. We don't have enough toys. What are we going to do?" As it happens, the day before we were ending our collection, the American Legion Post 460 showed up with a refrigerator box full of toys, overflowing this huge refrigerator box with toys. And obviously, we were able to fill those children's bags. There are so many others that we would like to thank, and I feel it's important that the message is relayed to the other committee members that couldn't be here, how much we appreciated everything that they did. And the Wheel of Dreams ladies did a phenomenal job by having all these raffles, gifts, gift wheels. The two libraries did our wrapping paper. They were wrapping paper central for us. The police departments were unbelievably supportive with everything that they did. And for me, there are two people I want to thank. I want to thank my BFF, Kim, and I want to thank Stephen. Because no matter what I do, he always has my back. No matter what I bring home through the door, he always supports me. So thank you. Thank you. And that's what I wanted to say. Yeah, we're good.
The other thing I failed to mention before is just it's amazing the younger group, our younger community of the kids that were involved in this. To get at your age, we thank you for that. But saying that, so Linda Kim, the Borough of Bloomingdale does hereby formally recognize you for your generous contributions and efforts towards the Butler Bloomingdale Community Organization, second annual toy drive. Your selflessness acts of kindness help to spread the joy throughout neighboring communities, supporting over 350 children during the holiday season. Our borough and its citizens are proud of those who volunteer their time and who are committed to bettering our communities. Thank you for your positive impact to Bloomingdale and our surrounding towns. On behalf of myself and the council, we thank you. Before we hand out the other certificates, there's some people that could not attend tonight, but we should recognize Cindy Frank, Carrie Martinelli, okay, Sarah Coombs, and Jennifer Perot.
There's a couple more as well.
There is?
We'll tell you
Well, as we go through. So we're going to leave these.
More kids' sports and, you know.
Okay, can you get them to them?
Absolutely. Sure.
Okay. And of course, we always give everybody a pay. And then we'll, yeah.
Thank you.
They're not here?
Yeah, that top one.
Julie Henahan and Lisa Myers.
The French and French here. Tommy's not here, that's Julie's.
Okay.
Wife is here. Yep.
Tommy Henahan?
Yep, she's there.
We'll give it to you. Okay, keep that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys want to call up the ones that you have, and just when you come up and just filter over there so we can do a nice photo after you get your certificates.
Looks like we have a whole family of contributors here. So we'll invite up Devin French. Feel that right off the top for you. You don't need that. There's your pin, buddy.
Here, why don't you give me the pins?
Yeah, you do the pins.
I'll do the pins.
Brandon French.
Here you go, Brandon.
And Jason French. Thank you so much. And of course, a strong parental influence is Marissa French.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And we also have as well Emily Costello. And Dwight Costello as well.
Leah Gila and Leah Gila. Okay.
Okay.
And Melissa Rosette.
I'll take hers. Thanks.
Okay.
All right, Queen Jewel. Cooper Jewel. Christy Ricker. Gail Lavelle. And Amy Reed.
Yeah. Pass it over.
Yeah, why don't you guys get it? You present these things.
Maybe on the attorney review today.
That's great news.
We gotta do two different cameras.
You say out of reach.
On our sale.
Okay?
We're not, the purchase is private, so there was no
Thorough
attorney.
camera.
I mean, there was attorney review, but like, no. No. I know. Yeah. You go for it? I got to
Nice lab.
Thank you.
I don't know. It must have just been in the cards or something.
Great. Thank you for that.
Better than the other one. So,
Yeah, it's so good.
yeah, I guess worth the wait. I'll have you, I'll take you through a boat ride when you come back. I did not because, I wanted to use Jeff Castle as his related issues. Yes.
Have fun. Have fun.
But you know, the lake, her body is so we were like,
We'll appreciate it.
be better off.
Resume at what, 7:17? Okay. Can I have a motion to open up early public comment, please?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Anybody wanting to speak? Good? Okay. Motion to close?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Report of committees.
We've got two. Ordinance review met last week. They're going through a number of things. The only thing I'll highlight here is, if you remember last year, there were two recommendations by the Cannabis Regulatory Commission, and this body asked to have those sent over to ordinance review. And they have been reviewing them, and they have some work going on there. So at some point in the future, we'll hear something from them on that. But I just wanted to give you guys an update as where that stood. The other one is economic development. So Magpie Bakery doing a ribbon cutting ceremony this Saturday. It's the 19th. This is at 2 p.m. and they're in Riverside Square in the strip mall over there. So I hope to see you guys there. That should be a good event. Bakery, can't go wrong. Hopefully there'll be free samples, but again, that's this Saturday.
Her stuff is fabulous, by the way.
Yeah, everything I'm hearing is, everything is great. They're running out every day, so that
Yeah.
just means they're busy. So that's fantastic.
I can go next. Board of Ed meeting last week. The superintendent does a fabulous job of presenting to the board, so if you've never seen him in action, he's really good. And then the biggest topic was at the end of the meeting, you know, the parents get up and talk about the kids with the face mask and all that, so they got a tough choice ahead of them. I didn't hear anything, whether they're deciding anything either way, so the meeting went well. There was a meeting this Wednesday. They're going to be talking about their budget, just introducing it in a way. And at the next meeting, the first meeting in March, they're going to pass that budget. So those are one, if you're interested, you should attend. Oh, Evie was there as well. Did a nice job of talking about the library and what's going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to the board meeting just to talk about having more activity in with the library, and to let them know about that dueling pianos May 7th. And we just got the flyer today for because they got permission with the raffle license and all that. So April 1st is the designer handbag bingo at the Firehouse in Bloomingdale, and they're going to be able to sell 110 tickets. Whereas Glenwild Lake, the dueling piano was only 40 tickets, and it's $40 each, so.
Okay. Anything else, Ray?
That was it.
Good. Dawn?
Health Department, really not much. The vaccine mega site is still open Tuesdays and Thursdays at the Preakness Shopping Center. All vaccines are available, and testing, you can still just go to Passaic County website, and because their kind of testing is, they're backing down a little bit on their testing sites and their times, so you just have to go to their website for an updated schedule. And it looks like there was a delay for those that applied for the free testing kits through the government. They're finally, for those that started applying the first couple days, they're just starting to ship. So that was just kind of another update. The GovOps meeting met. We have nothing to report. And that's it.
Okay.
Just two for Triborough. This Saturday will be the second round of player evaluations, 9 to 10 for all softball players, all ages, all divisions that are required to go, and 10 to 11 for the boys. And then secondly is the first fundraiser of the year for Triborough Little League. This coming Friday at St. Anthony's Church, beginning at 6:30, is the wrestling event that we are a part of. From 6:30 to 8:30, Bobby Valentine will be there signing autographs, or whatever memorabilia you want to bring. So that's all.
Okay. Anybody else?
Really just a quick planning board update. We head into our meeting next Wednesday. We've received 2 applications, one for a lot line variance and another for a commercial variance for a residential addition. They'll be reviewed next Wednesday on the 23rd.
Okay. Mike?
Nothing tonight, Mayor.
Bree?
I just want to note that under pending items, there's just 2 resolutions that have the wrong year, so just for the record, they should be 2022, not 2020.
Okay. Fred, anything?
Mayor, just 2 items. One is the administration and the council met all of the requirements of best practices, so you have the lowest deductible possible with respect to your insurance coverage through the joint insurance fund. And second, for the next meeting, we would have a memo and a resolution to address 2 outstanding tax appeals. Otherwise, we really don't have any significant tax appeals. This would resolve 2 matters that are still on the books and still in litigation, but the assessor has negotiated what we think are favorable settlements that we recommend for the council's consideration. So that would be for the next meeting.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. I don't have anything except for Cincinnati lost. But that's all right. Okay. Item number 9, consent agenda, resolution 2022 2.12. Have a motion to approve the consent agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, any comments? Okay, roll call, please.
Catalano,
Yes.
Graziano,
Yes.
Hudson,
Yes.
Doolin,
Yes.
Schubert,
Yes.
Yazdi,
Yes.
Okay. Item number 10, pending items. We're going to move A, B, and C all at once. Basically, these are just, we talked about the Community Development Block Grant, so we're going to apply for the Main Street sidewalks. And the other ones are just contracts that we normally would do. We just have those contracts a little later because we had to review them, so if there's any questions on them. So this would be Resolution 2022 2.18 through 2022 2.21. Have a motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Any comments?
Just one quick question.
Sure.
The first one, 2.18, fair housing.
Mhm.
Is that in any way related to the Mere Track development, or this is existing?
That's
structure
part of that
within-
grant. That's just, that structure of that grant we apply for. You have to attach fair share housing to that.
I see, okay.
That's just a comment.
Just wasn't sure if there was a link between that and future development,
No.
that's all. Thank you.
Okay. Anybody else? If not, roll call, please.
Graziano,
Yes.
Hudson,
Yes.
Doolin,
Yes.
Schubert,
Yes.
Yazdi,
Yes.
Catalano,
Yes.
Okay. Introduction of new business. Adoption of Resolution 2022 2.22. Payment of the bills. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Any comments? No? We're good. Roll call.
Hudson,
Yes.
Doolin,
Yes.
Schubert,
Yes.
Yazdi,
Yes.
Catalano,
Yes.
Graziano,
Yes, but abstain for vendor number 05439.
Okay. Okay. Can I have a motion to open up late public comment?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone wishing to speak?
Like 86 Van Dam. Under number 9, the resolution for to repurpose the funds for rehabilitation of the World TP
Yes.
tennis court. What are you doing there?
We applied for 2 grants, one for the tennis courts and then one for the bathrooms at the Leisure. The pricing that we foresee coming in for the tennis courts is more than we want to spend. So Mike and I had a conference call with the county to see if we can transfer the grant from the bathrooms on the Leisure to offset the cost and move that over to the Bergen School. So we have to, they suggested, we have a resolution amongst us to get the approval of the council. Now we have to send it back to them, and then their committee will make a decision whether we can or can't.
So you're going to do tennis courts, not the bathrooms?
Tennis court was the first project, so as of now, that is a priority, because we feel that the community
And we spent some money on engineering and stuff already, too.
yeah, but the tennis courts and the pickleball and all that stuff, we feel the entire community would benefit from that versus 2 bathrooms at the leisure.
Thanks.
Okay? Anyone else? Bill? No? Okay, can I have a motion to close?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we do not have an executive session tonight, so our next meeting will be a workshop meeting March 1st at 7 PM. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Thank you all.